Do 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 do. Josh's Order Corner. That's me.
Friends, I am so excited to open this up. I cannot wait. This is something that I stumbled across on eBay, of course. But if I wasn't shopping on eBay, I wouldn't have good content for you right now because you don't like my book reviews. What the heck, guys? What the heck? So I was on eBay. I found this. It was sold by Horror on Main, which is a horror convention that happens in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I've talked about it before because I wanted to go so bad earlier this year to meet Miranda Lambert, the director of Pet Cemetery 1 and 2. Now, obviously, I was not there to meet her, but Fred from Overlooked Celebrity Bookings, he was there and he was able to add her to my Pet Cemetery piece. So I ordered this after finding their eBay store and seeing some incredible deals. This was shipped to me very quickly after ordering, but it took a while to get here. And let me show you why. Horror on Main happens in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Now, the package originated outside of Harrisburg, but that's where it officially left PA, headed to me over here just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. Now, for some reason, from the Cleveland Distribution Center, my package ended up going to Phillipsburg, New Jersey, which I couldn't find any interesting facts about, but it's New Jersey, so what do you expect? From there, it decided to go to Chicago. I don't know why, maybe it wanted a shot of Malort. But then, from Chicago, it decided to come right back to me outside of Cleveland, Ohio. None of that is Horror on Main's fault. USPS, it got to me in one piece, so I really can't complain. So, let's crack this open. This was 60 bucks, okay? 60 bucks. And we'll see. Gotta check for stickers because you never know. Which it's a good idea because look, they threw this in. A nice Horror on Main poster from the event this year. It was back June 27th, 28th, and 29th. And then, they threw this one in as well. This is signed. I'm going to have to look into it because I do not recognize that signature off the top of my head. It may just be the artist, but if you recognize that signature, please let me know. And it might even be on this card here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Horror on Main. Boom. Please look them up. I'll put links down in the description below. This came in just a little topper here. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to take this out. We're going to take this out. We're going to hope that... Perfect. We're going to hope that Hate My Name isn't watching this because he is screaming at me right now to just show you. Boom. I recently watched Haunting of Hill House, and I fell in absolute love with that show. Absolute love. It blew me away. The first time I started to watch it, I didn't stay focused on it. I couldn't pay attention. I quickly lost interest. What we have here is signed by 4 cast members. We have Henry Thomas, who played Hugh Crane. We have Katie down here. Looks like Katie Parker, who played Poppy Hill. And then we have Annabeth Gish and Robert Longstreet. So that's Robert, that's Annabeth Gish, who played Horace and Clara Dudley. And look, it doesn't have Beckett, it doesn't have JSA. They did throw in these. They're like COAs from them that have a QR code that goes to their website. In this particular case, that's enough for me. If this were a random seller, I would be a lot more hesitant. But this is from the convention that had these individuals as guests. So I'm going to trust. Plus, I mean, I did do some research and I recognize the signatures. So I know that they're legitimate. We have, again, Henry Thomas. You know him from E.T. He was in Doctor Sleep. With Katie Parker, I'm not really familiar with her. Annabeth Gish, immediately recognized her from Sons of Anarchy. She was also at Chiller the year that I was there, which was pretty awesome. Robert Longstreet, I didn't immediately recognize his name, but he was in the newer Halloween movies as well, Lonnie. I cannot wait to add more to this because I know I'm going to be easily able to add Violet McGraw, but there's Katie Siegel, there's Carlos Gugino, Lulu Wilson, McKenna Grace. There are so many names. Now, Normally, I want to have something that has character names or quotes or things like that. But again, this was $60 for these signatures. I'm okay with that. That's the cost of one of these names. I can add more and just keep that consistency with it, and it'll turn into a great piece that I'm going to be very, very excited to have in my collection. I simply adored this show. Having the Dudleys on there makes me very happy because what started out as two characters that were just there turned into two backbone characters for that movie. And when the final episode hit and when the final moments really passed, I'm not going to give any spoilers here, but it really just like made you fall in love with every single character that you encountered during this entire viewing experience. So, this is it. I don't need to keep rambling. There we have Henry Thomas. There we have the Robert Longstreet signature, Annabeth Gish. And over here we have Katie Parker, all who were guests at Horror on Main in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And now in my collection, until I can add even more names to it, I have moved on to The Haunting of Bly Manor. I will be moving on to Midnight Mass. I will be moving on to I can't remember the name of the other one, but there's at least one other one that everybody always tells me to watch. So I will be watching that as well. Halloween is coming soon, my friends. Talkin' Tapes is working on his Halloween special. I'm featured in that. If you're ever interested in being in one of those, please hit up Talkin' Tapes or myself. We will guide you down the right path. This is a perfect spooky season watch. If you have not seen it, please check it out. It is from Mike Flanagan, who is an amazing, amazing director, and I really encourage you to check out all of his works, to be honest with you. Until next time, check down below for the links to Horror on Main. Check out The Haunting of Hill House, and I'll see you next time.
Do 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 do